Coming out of more than 40 bottom house meetings on the Essequibo coast, the prevailing issue is complaints from rice farmers regarding the prices they are being offered for their paddy. The opposition People's Progressive Party Civic continued its outreach in the region, and what it has found is that farmers want more money for their paddy. Zulfika Mustafa was a part of the team that visited Region 2.
For example, that some of the farmers are saying that they cannot be able to go back to the land. They are producing a bag of paddy for $2,700 and they're selling it below $2,000. So you could see that they are losing for a bag of paddy.
Region 2 is heavily dependent on rice. The backbone of the region is the staple commodity and is also a major contributor to Ghana's economy. For some time, Ghana's rice on the export front appeared to be thriving until the abrupt end to the Petro-Caribbean Agreement in 2015. That killed the Venezuelan market. In a bid to ensure that there is some amount of stability for the sector, Prime Minister Moses Nagmutu in Mexico recently received assurance from Mexico that moves will be made to speed up plans to purchase paddy from Ghana. Clement Roy, who is former Foreign Trade Minister, believes it's not a walk in the park.
The first thing a trade minister looks for when you're talking about market access is the following. The tariffs, what are the trade barriers to imports getting into a market? How high are the tariffs? The question of sanitary and phytosanitary measures.
Roy pointed to a previous situation regarding Trinidad where it almost became impossible to get Ghana's rice onto the island.
At one time they said the grain of the rice was not suitable for the consumers in the domestic market. Another time they said the color of the rice was not acceptable to the consumers on our market, on their market. Another time they said the scent, the smell of the rice was not acceptable to the consumers in the Trinidad market.
The People's Progressive Party Civic, following consultations with farmers and millers, is proposing to the government several steps such as removing all tax on fuel, fertilizers, and other materials used in the rice industry. The party also wants negotiations with the commercial banks to adjust and reschedule loans of rice farmers and millers, and that the government should pay the rice farmers a subsidy until normalcy is returned to the industry. The government's news agency has reported that Ghana's rice production in the first half of 2015 was 359,960 tons, 15.3% more than last year's record high first crop. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.